Long before leashes, names, or collars, and the dog was wild, it roamed forests and hunted in packs, closer to wolves than anything we'd recognize today. But something changed, a bond formed, not from dominance but from survival. The bravest wolves crept toward human fires. They found food, warmth, and protection. In return, they offered something humans had never known from another animal: loyalty. Over thousands of years, that bond deepened. They helped us hunt, guard, and travel. They fought beside us in wars. They lay beside us in silence. And slowly, they weren't just animals anymore. They became family. The dog is not a descendant of the wolf. It is the wolf, rewritten by kindness, shaped by time, and softened by trust. Today, dogs come in over 400 breeds, tiny enough to fit in a bag, strong enough to pull a sled through the Arctic. But no matter the shape, size, or color, they all share one thing: a heart that beats for someone else. Some dogs were made to think. Some were made to protect. Others were made simply to love. Among them, one stands above the rest in brilliance. The Border Collie, fast, focused, endlessly intelligent. It doesn't just follow commands, it anticipates them. It solves problems, opens gates, learns new words. One Border Collie knew over 1,000 objects by name, not tricks, real comprehension. It could fetch a toy it had never seen before just by hearing a new word once. But intelligence comes with complexity. These dogs crave purpose. Without work, they fall into anxiety because their mind never stops moving. They weren't made to sit still. They were made to think. Then there are those built for power: the Kangal, a livestock guardian from Turkey with a bite force stronger than a lion's. Silent, steady, fearless. When wolves come, the Kangal doesn't bark. It runs straight into the threat. It isn't aggressive, it's protective. Strength without cruelty, power without rage. A calm giant with a purpose to defend. There's the Tibetan Mastiff, once used to guard monasteries in the Himalayas. Massive, proud, a creature that looks more lion than dog. And the Cane Corso of Italy, majestic, muscular, bred to guard homes and hearts alike. But not every dog was made for battle. Some were made for laps, for love, for life indoors. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, soft-eyed and gentle. The French Bulldog, compact, cheerful, endlessly expressive. The Labrador Retriever, friendly and loyal to a fault. These dogs don't need a task. They only need a human. And yet, no matter how domesticated, the dog still carries shadows of its ancient past. A sudden sprint, a locked gaze. A growl in the night, it remembers. Dogs understand more than we think. They recognize words, faces, and even emotions. They've learned to read us better than we read each other. They celebrate when we return, grieve when we leave, wait at the door, sleep by our side. And they don't count the days, only the moments. In every culture, in every era, dogs have stood beside us. Egyptian pharaohs were buried with them. Vikings carved their images into stone. Native American tribes saw them as spiritual guides. They were more than pets, they were souls that shared our path. But while dogs have adapted to our world, not all of them have found peace in it. Strays roam cities, abuse still exists. Many dogs are bred for fashion, not health, suffering in silence for appearances. And still they love us. We don't deserve dogs, but they stay. Forgiving, hopeful, endlessly waiting. Today, science uses them to detect cancer, to find disaster survivors, to guide the blind, to comfort the anxious, a beating heart with 4 legs and no conditions. From the frozen tundra to the heart of our homes, the dog has walked beside us. Not behind, not beneath, but beside. They were never just animals. They were never meant to be, because when we needed strength, they stood guard. When we needed help, they served. And when we needed love, they gave it. Unquestioning, unmatched, unforgettable. This is not just the story of a pet. It's the story of a companion forged by time, fire, and trust. From the wilds of prehistory to the quiet corners of our bedrooms, the dog remains. Faithful, fierce, forever.